Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing? What's today? Today is Friday. Happy Friday. We are in the final days. Today is the 20. I feel like the days are going by so slow. It's very interesting how slow time seems to be creeping by in these last, this week. This week has been very slow to me. So today is Venus Day. Venus is currently at the 22nd degree of Aquarius. That's Osset. You guys know Ma'at. I introduced you guys to Ma'at yesterday, but here's Osset. Look at the little one. Oh, look at, say hello, Osset. Osset. Say hello. Hello. She's so sweet. She's so delicate. So we are Venus Day. So I want to, on Friday, Venus Day, I invite you guys, if this work is beneficial to you, if you get something from it, if it adds value to your life, I invite you to, got one of her hairs, I invite you to send a donation to me or just say thank you. Whatever you can do is fine. It's about reciprocity because Venus rules reciprocity and nothing is free here. Nothing in this reality, in this dimension, everything costs something. Everything is an energetic exchange. So money is a form of energy. Your gratitude is a form of energy. Your well-wishings are forms of energy. Your thoughts are forms of energy. And so that's why on Venus Day, I say, okay, let's do an exchange. And so if you want to donate to me, you can do so at my Cash App, which is $ Monique Ruffin, or you can do so at my Venmo, which is @Monique-Ruffin. Or you can do it at my PayPal, which is Monique C as in cat Ruffin RUFFIN @gmail.com. And whatever you do, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm very grateful. So today is the day that Venus rules, and it just so happens that Mercury is at the 14th degree of Sagittarius, which is a Venus degree. It's a Taurus degree. So this is very significant. All of these degrees are significant, but the Taurus degree is significant because it's about your value. It's about value. And we have a very complicated relationship with value in this Western world because we make everything valuable be about money and external things. And value is not sourced externally first. Value and benefit is something that is inherent and innate in your beingness. Now, the thing that's important is that many of us don't understand who we are, so we don't get the value that we bring. You know, I watch a lot of videos where I see women saying, you know, this man needs to bring this and he needs to offer this much money. And I'm always curious if she really understands her value beyond what the world says is valuable. So for me, in my mind, an exchange between a man and a woman can look like he provides resource, which might be money or home and environment, but then the woman takes that home and takes that house and makes it a home, makes it beautiful. Then the woman adds, feeds him foods that are healthy and that will make him strong. Then the woman nourishes his mind and body and spirit so that he is uplifted and so that he feels good in himself, right? So that's the value exchange. The man provides money and resource and things, and the woman provides inspiration, care, nurture, and affection, and so there's a value exchange there, right? So with Mercury in retrograde, you at the 14th degree of Taurus in Sagittarius. So here are the layers here. Mercury is your mind, how you think about yourself. What do you think your value is? What do you think your value is? Sagittarius is faith and your belief. So whatever you think your value is, are you moving through the world with the faith that that is who you are? And Taurus, the 14th degree, is the benefit that you bring. Like, you have to know who you are. You have to know, like, oh, I'm good at this, and this will add value. Like, I'm good at organizing. I'm good at creating recipes. I'm good at preparing meals. I'm good at seeing the vision, like understanding your value. And when you understand your value, then you can create value exchange with others. Like, I understand that my value, some of my value is anchored in my ability to see the unseen. Most people cannot see the unseen. Most people don't have an established trust. Most people haven't established, the wisdom, the time invested to understand how cycles work and systems work. So I know that that's my value. And when I'm in relationship with someone else, I am going to bring my value. And I'm curious what value will be returned to me for what it is that I offer. Because everything is value-based here in this reality. Everything. And if you're not bringing value, if you're not consciously understanding who you are, right? You don't have to always bring your value, but you need to always know who you are and how what you offer can benefit or take away. You are responsible for that information and that wisdom. I remember this has been a really challenging thing for me in my life, because growing up, as a woman, I just really understood that a woman's value was in what she could do for a man. And that was a base thing around sex. And so I didn't understand my own uniqueness. I hadn't been taught or seen where I can nurture myself. I can nurture the things that I know that I'm good at for me and share them with those who I choose to or not. But it's really about me knowing, oh, I love this, and so I'm going to nurture this about myself. I love health and wellness, and so I know the herbs that heal. I know the herbs that help. I know the things that harm. I know how to help people access a healthy nervous system. I know this is my value, right? And so I understand what my value is. And so because I understand that, I'm going to bring it into all the spaces that I'm in, because it comes with me. It's a part of who I am. Now, am I going to share it in all the spaces? Maybe not. Maybe it's not valuable to all the people, but I know that I have it. And that is what your responsibility is, to have the faith to develop your gifts, your talents. One of the things that I have been really working on, and just while this Mercury's been retrograde, understanding my connection, because I'm very Mercury driven, understanding my connection to technology and being able to communicate with technology through my telepathy, being able to communicate with my refrigerator, my stove, my algorithms, being able to, and I understand the value of that, and I know how to teach other people that, because when you understand how to override the technology, then you have a lot of power. It's a real thing. Most of us are just at the effect of things, right? So understand your value, understand how your own technology works, so that you can know how you can benefit yourself and others. And so this is the 14th degree, which is a Taurus degree. Know your value. Know your value. And value becomes a benefit. Value becomes money. Value becomes energy. Value becomes, it can be translated into external things, but initially it's a deep internal knowing of you possessing yourself, being self-possessed. The moon is in Aquarius today, and no, the moon is not in Aquarius today. The moon is in Scorpio today. And the moon is in Scorpio, and it's actually heading into, it's at the final degrees of Scorpio. And we'll be heading into Sagittarius today. So it'll be in Sagittarius for the next 2 days. So while we're closing out Mercury retrograde, the moon will be in Sagittarius where Mercury is retrograde. So it's literally going to close it up really nicely. That's why you understanding the cycles is very important, because we started this work, and every day I've been coming in and talking about where to put your focus and where to put your energy and write these things down and rituals and things that you can do. And then the moon, which is the minute hand, is going to come in at the end of Mercury retrograde and cut it right off right nicely so that you can be an entirely different person. If you have been doing the work and capturing the aspects of how this Mercury retrograde is looking in your life, by the middle of next week, by next week this time, you will see complete shifts in your life if you have been doing the work. Now, I invite you, you can go back and look at all the videos that I have done every day. If you have not, it's fine. You know what I mean? It really is fine. But just to get an idea so you can see, where's this been showing up in my life? Where have I been where have I been invited into having more faith? What have I been doing to access a greater connection to my own spirituality? And if you have been doing the work, it will pay off when this moon comes, because we just had a new moon in Sagittarius, the last cycle. And now we had a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius through the last cycle. And now we are having the moon come back where we had the new moon, headed for the new moon in Capricorn now. So now all the work that we have been doing to build our faith, which hasn't been about action yet, it's been about belief. Like, I feel like this new thing is coming, and if I just water it and pay attention to it and cultivate it, we're going to have a new moon in Capricorn, which is going to activate your authority. So that means all the things you've been doing, now the authority, the power is going to come behind them to push you into a new direction. Hallelujah. I just love this stuff so much. I love it so much because it's sacred practice, it's ritual, it's powerful, and it affirms that you are the God in your life, you are the creator in your life, you are the power in your life, you are the mind in your life, you are the chooser in your life, you are the creator of your life. And when you follow the natural divine cycles, it will prove yourself to you. It will prove yourself to you. You will see it. So for those of you who have been with me for the entire time, this is really exciting. I can feel it. I can feel it bubbling up. I can feel the energy starting to take form. And next week this time, we will be in a different place. January 2nd, the retrograde is completely over with. We have a new moon in Capricorn. I don't even know when the new moon is, and I don't feel like going to shuffle it. But we have a new moon in a few days. Like maybe it's Sunday or something like that. Or Monday. It's soon though. I'll talk about the new moon tomorrow on tomorrow's video. So use the energy today with Mercury retrograde in Venus. Mercury retrograde at the Venus degree in Taurus. To consider your value. It's on the 30th. Okay, great. To consider your value. And we are at the 27th. Today's the 27th? Yes, today's the 27th. So 3 more days. Ooh, my goodness. So the moon is going to go into Sagittarius today. And it's going to close out this retrograde. I just love, you cannot make this stuff up. So anyway, for those of you who appreciate the work that I'm doing here, who really want to contribute, my reason for doing this work is because I want to bring something to the public forum that is without a paywall, that is valuable, that actually works, that actually is going to help you make a transformation in your life. When I was little and my grandfather we had a church, right? And the thing that is on my heart all the time is that church was free, y'all. Church didn't cost a thing. People, if you had money, you gave. If you didn't, but everybody could come and everybody could eat. Not only everybody could come, but my grandmother would feed everybody. She would feed everybody. She would cook, and everybody had the message, and then everybody had food at no cost. Or for people who could, they did. So that is my intention, to bring something that is valuable, that doesn't have to have a paywall, that can be available to everyone. So I invite you to share the information so others can get it. True community, that is right. It is true. And my grandmother was a Capricorn. She was a Capricorn. Myrtle Walker. Y'all say her name. Myrtle Walker. Myrtle Walker. Myrtle Izora Walker. That was my grandmother's name. And I have to do something that honors her. And so I am here bringing something of value. And I'm working on making this real time, where we get together in real time and I can provide an environment and food and a great experience that really benefits us around who we are. And it is of no cost. You can donate or not, but you can come. You can donate or not, but you can come. So if you want to donate, my Cash App is $Monique Ruffin. My Venmo is @Monique-Ruffin. And my PayPal is MoniqueCRuffin@gmail.com. I love and appreciate all of you. I'm so grateful that we're doing this work together. I feel it. I feel like an entirely new person, and I'm very excited, and I hope you guys feel it too. Or you can just say thank you. I appreciate you. People have sent me their music playlist, which I love. I love that. I love them because I love music. Someone sent me this beautiful Lemurian crystal. It is so beautiful. Kelly Moon is her name. Kelly Moon sent me this beautiful Lemurian crystal. So, it's an exchange. It's an exchange. And if the exchange, whatever that feels like for you, I'm available to it. Okay. Peace and blessing. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Bye-bye.